Welcome to Patriots IAS Academy. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe. The parliamentary privileges. The Indian Constitution specifies the power and privileges of the members of the parliament in the Article 105 and members of Legislative Assembly in the Article 194. That's the power and privileges for the MPs mentioned in the Article 105 and for the MLAs in the Article 194. The Article 105 expressly mentioned two privileges, that is freedom of speech in Parliament and right to publication of its proceedings. Freedom of speech in the Parliament and right to publication of its proceedings. Parliamentary privileges can be classified into two broad categories: collective privileges and individual privileges. Parliament has not made specific law to exhaustively codify all the privileges. The Parliament has not made specific law to exhaustively codify all the privileges. The parliamentary privileges are from the five sources. The parliamentary privileges are based on the five sources: constitutional provisions, various laws made by Parliament, parliamentary conventions, rules of both houses, and judicial interpretations. Privileges of parliamentarians. Freedom of speech. The members of the Parliament enjoy freedom of speech and expression. Freedom from the arrest. No member shall be arrested in civil case. No member shall be arrested only in civil case. 40 days before and after the adjournment of the House, and also when the House is in session. It also means that no member can be arrested within the presence of the Parliament without the permission of the House to which she or he belongs. Right. So parliamentary privileges of parliamentarians: freedom of speech. They enjoy the freedom of speech and expression only in the civil cases 40 days before and after adjournment of the House, and also when the House is in session they cannot be arrested. Right. The exceptions. Right to punish members and outsiders for breach of its privileges. The Parliament has power to punish those who are guilty of contempt of the House. Such contempt can be committed by the members of any House or any outsider. When a member of the House is involved for parliamentary misbehavior or commits contempt, he can be expelled from the House. The Parliament has the power to punish those who are guilty of the contempt of the House. The punishment is in the form of admonition, reprimand, withdrawal from the House, suspension from the service of the House, and expulsion from the House. Right. Right to regulate the internal affairs of the House. The House has the right to regulate the internal affairs. A member of the House is free to say whatever he likes, subject only to the internal discipline of the House or the committee concerned. The member of the House is free to say whatever he likes, subject only to the internal discipline of the House or the committee concerned. Right to forbid publications. See, by convention, Parliament does not prohibit the press to publish its proceedings. Yet technically, the House has every such right to forbid such publication. So Parliament has the right to forbid publications. Right to exclude strangers. Each House of the Parliament enjoys the right to exclude strangers, no members or visitors, from the galleries at any time to resolve to debate with closed doors. Right. The Parliament has the right to exclude strangers. In the Keshava Singh's case, Supreme Court observed that the privileges conferred on the members are subject to the fundamental rights. The Supreme Court has also held that any conflict arising between privileges and the fundamental rights has to be resolved by adopting harmonious construction. So in the Keshava Singh's case, Supreme Court observed that privileges conferred to the members are subject to the fundamental rights. The Supreme Court has also held that any conflict arising between the privileges and the fundamental rights has to be resolved by adopting harmonious construction. So we can write the conclusion. It is the duty of the member of the Parliament not to violate the rights and the privileges given or guaranteed by the Indian Constitution. It is the duty of the members of the Parliament to use the privileges wisely and not to misuse it. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe to our channel, and if please share with your friends. Thanks for watching.